Pembinaan PFI's debt is alleged to have doubled to 47.4 billion ringgit as at the end of 2014 compared with its debt figure 3 years ago. Somehow, Treasury Secretary General Tan Sri Irwan Seriga Abdullah consider PFI's debt is at a manageable level. Serdang MP Ong Kian Meng has questioned whether the Finance Ministry-owned company have an operating income to service its growing debt. He also wants the Prime Minister, Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak, to be more transparent about how the company's spending, borrowings and debt repayment.
The consequence is that the federal government has to come up with money through the official budget to pay for the debts owed by Pembinaan PFI. And if let's say the amount that is owed is as big, if not bigger than what 1 MDB owes, then the federal government has to come up with a lot of money. This would definitely affect the budgetary position of the federal government.
On the issue of the company's ability to serve its debt, Irwan says some infrastructure projects are financed through developmental expenditure or borrowings.
Some of the infrastructure project is not 1 year, 2 year. It goes 100 years, So in terms of capital expenditure, we finance through, our development expenditure or through borrowing. And once the operation part, is financed through the revenue. But it will take a long gestation period for huge projects, mega projects like MRT and so on. But in the long run, it's viable.
Speaking after FTMS Global College's Ascent 2015 conference, Irwan says PFI don't need any government bailout, given that all its projects are viable over the long term.
PFI projects, they are all viable projects and they can survive on their own, because financially, those projects are evaluated both technically and financially. And they are moving, very fast. For example, the MRT projects, MRT Line 1, will be completed, in 2016 and will be operational. So there is no such thing as a bailout. It's within the government financing program.
99% of Pembinaan PFI is owned by the Finance Ministry and the remaining 1% stake belongs to the Federal Land Commission. The 2013 Auditor General's report states that Pembinaan PFI was trailing behind Khazanah Nasional and Petronas for having the third highest liabilities among all government-owned entities at the end of 2014. Apparently, the company has also yet to file its accounts for 2013. Jacqueline Peng, DHTV.